Good morning student. Today we are going to demonstrate about compound microscope. Microscope was invented by a father-son scientist Hans and Janssen in the year 1600, and after that in the year 1676 Anthony van Leeuwenhoek further improved the microscope. Now this is compound microscope and this is monocular compound microscope. What is compound microscope? Compound microscope has more than one lens system. So it has two lens system, that is one is eyepiece and another is objective. So it is known as compound microscope. The lens which is remain close to eye known as eyepiece, and the lens which is remain close to object known as objective. Microscope is one of the most commonly used instrument in the lab of medical college to study the morphology of different blood cells, RBC, WBC, platelets, and it is also used to study histology, histopathology, microbiology, etc. Now this is monocular microscope because we can use only one eye to see the object. There are some binocular microscope. Binocular microscope means there are two eyepieces. So both eye can be used simultaneously in case of binocular microscope. Microscope, the structure of the microscope. Let us begin. The structure of the microscope. The structure of the microscope mainly divided or studied in four categories. First one is support system, next one is illumination system, next one magnification system, and adjustment system. The support system. Support system consists of a base, pillar, handle, body tube, nose, and stage. Illumination system consists of light source, the mirror, and condenser, iris, diaphragm. Now, magnification system. Magnification system, eyepiece and interchangeable objective. There are three objectives. Adjustment system. Adjustment system consists of coarse adjustment screw and fine adjustment screw. Let's start with the support system, base. Now, base is, this one is base. Base is U-shaped or horseshoe-shaped metallic stand to give the maximum stability. From the base, there are two pillars projected upward. These are the pillars projected upward. Now, this pillar is connected with handle by a hinge. Two pillar connected with handle by a hinge. By that hinge, you can adjust the microscope at a preferable position. Now, this one C-shaped handle, the upper end of the handle is connected with body tube. Body tube is to conduct the magnified image by the objective to the eyepiece. The upper end of the body tube is hollow tube. The upper end of the body tube bears eyepiece lens, and lower end of the body tube bears nose piece. This one is fixed nose piece. This black ring is fixed nose piece, and the steel color rim is revolving nose piece. Now, lower end of the nose piece, revolving nose piece, bears the 3 interchangeable objectives. Next one is stage. The stage is square-shaped metallic platform. Stage is square-shaped metallic platform with a central aperture. Okay. This central aperture is to take the cone of light that comes from condenser. So stage is square-shaped metallic platform with a central aperture. This one is fixed stage and this one is mechanical stage. Mechanical stage consists of two graduated scale, one is horizontal, another is vertical. Two graduated or calibrated metallic scale along with two spring mounted clip. Metallic stage is these two spring mounted clip is to hold these two spring mounted clip is to hold the slide and to fix the slide, and the slide can be moved sideways, that means right side or left side by these two, and forward and backward. So there are two spring mounted metallic clip of the mechanical stage is to hold the slide, to fix the slide, to move the slide forward, backward and sideways. Okay. Next one is the illuminating system. Illuminating system consists of light source. Light source may be internal or light source may be external. In case of internal light source, there is internal electric lamp, and in case of external light source, there may be natural daylight source or may be sunlight or light coming from windows. In case of natural light source, we commonly use the plane mirror, and in case of divergent light source, to make it converge, we use the concave mirror. Next one is mirror. Mirror is collected at the lower end of the pillar with a knob. There are two types of mirror. This one is concave mirror, which is commonly used for low power objective having the magnification power 10x low power objective, and high power objective having magnification power 40x. The concave mirror is used, and concave mirror is also used in case of divergent light source. Now the plane mirror. Plane mirror is used in case of oil immersion lens. This one is oil immersion lens having the magnification power 100x, that means 100 times. So plane mirror is used in case of oil immersion lens to give the maximum illumination. Light is reflected from that mirror, goes to iris diaphragm, then goes through condenser. This one is condenser, and goes through object that is mounted on the central aperture of the fixed metallic stage. Then it makes optic refraction. It makes optic refraction that is taken by objective lens and it magnifies that image several times. The objective lens magnified it several times according to its power, and it forms an inverted image that is conducted by body tube, taken up by eyepiece lens, and it also magnifies 10 times or 5 times according to its power, and that image is seen by eyes as a virtual image 25 centimeter in front of the eye of the examiner. So this one is mirror. Now above the mirror, just above the mirror, there is condenser. Condenser is connected with lower part of the body. Condenser is connected with the lower part of the body. Below the condenser, there is diaphragm with iris. Diaphragm with iris has a metallic handle. This iris diaphragm is to regulate the amount of the light. This iris diaphragm is to regulate the aperture, central aperture, to regulate the amplitude or regulate the amount of the light. Then this one is condenser. This condenser is known as substage, as it is situated below the stage. So it is known as substage. And condenser also contain two types of lens. It is known as Abbe type lens. Condenser contain two types of lens, uncorrected for spherical and chromatic aberration. The function of the condenser is to condense the light. So function of the diaphragm and the mirror, this one is diaphragm and the iris. Function of the iris diaphragm to regulate the light, to regulate the aperture of the diaphragm, and the function of the condenser is to condense the light to the object which is taken up by the objective lens. Now, condenser can be moved up or condenser can be moved down. The numerical aperture, that means, what is numerical aperture? Numerical aperture means focal length, diameter of the lens divided by focal length of the lens. So, diameter of the lens divided by focal length of that lens. The numerical aperture of the condenser is below than the low power objective, and numerical aperture of the high power objective, numerical aperture of the low power objective is below the condenser. So condenser, the position of the condenser is remain low down in case of low power objective. The numerical aperture of the high power objective lens is equal to the condenser. So condenser remain mid position or halfway between the highermost and the lowermost position in case of high power objective. The numerical aperture of the oil immersion lens is more than condenser. So condenser remain at the highest position during examination with oil immersion lens. Now the magnification system. Magnification system, one is eyepiece and another is interchangeable 3 objective lens. Now this one is eyepiece. Eyepiece also has 2 lenses. The above lens is known as eye lens, and below the lens which is situated just below, it is known as field lens. The magnification power of that eyepiece is imprinted here, which is 10x. That means this eyepiece can magnify the image 10 times. So one is eyepiece, which also consists of 2 types of lens, eye lens and field lens. Another is interchangeable objective lens. The revolving nose piece. This one is revolving nose piece. The revolving nose piece bears 3 objective lens. One is 10x, that is low power objective lens, having the magnification power 10 times. When this low power objective lens is used with 10x objective, 10x eyepiece, total magnification 10 into 10, that means 100 times. Now this low power objective lens has yellow rim on its body, around its body. Now next one is high power objective. High power objective has magnification power 40x. That means it can magnify the image 40 times. When it is used along with 10x eyepiece, total magnification becomes 40 into 10, means 400 times. This one is high power objective. Low power objective is used to make a natural view of the field. Low power objective is used to make a natural view of the field, and on which the field point is selected. High power objective is used to detail study of the object. Next one is 100x. That means this one is oil immersion lens. The magnification power of that oil immersion lens is 100 times, and it has a sky blue color rim around this lens. When this oil immersion lens is used along with 10x eyepiece, total magnification power 100 into 10, that means 1000 times. Now this objective lens, these 3 objective lens has parafocal arrangement. What is parafocal arrangement? Parafocal arrangement means when you fix an object by low power objective, then you change the alignment to the high power objective. You fix the object with low power objective, then you change or revolve to the high power objective. It is automatically focused without any further adjustment. This is known as parafocal arrangement. When you use the low power objective, concave mirror use, condenser is low down, as the numerical aperture of the condenser is far below than 10x. When you use high power objective, the condenser is midway and concave mirror is used, diaphragm is half open, and when we use 100x, that means oil immersion lens, plane mirror is used, condenser is high up position, and diaphragm or iris diaphragm is fully open. So the position of the iris diaphragm In case of low power objective, it is slightly open. In case of high power objective, it is partially open. And in case of oil immersion lens, it is fully open. Concave mirror is used in case of low power objective and high power objective, and plane mirror is used in case of oil immersion lens. Now, what is the adjustment system? Adjustment system consists of fine adjustment screw and coarse adjustment screw. The upper part of the handle, at the upper part of the handle, there is coarse adjustment screw. There are two coarse adjustment screw. When you rotate one coarse adjustment screw, the other side is also rotated simultaneously. This is known as double micrometer technique. Double micrometer technique, so that when you use your left hand to adjust, one side coarse adjustment screw, you can use your right hand to manipulate. You can use your right hand to manipulate the slide forward, backward, or to fix the slide. So you can use your both hand, one for adjustment and another for manipulation of slide. Now, by this coarse adjustment screw, body tube can be raised upward and lowered downward. So larger movement of that body tube along with objective lens is possible by coarse adjustment screw. And this one is fine adjustment screw, which is needed, which has also double-sided micrometer technique. Fine adjustment screw is needed for sharp focusing or detailing of that object. Low power objective is used for natural view, for field selection. High power objective is used for detail study, and oil immersion lens is used for detailed morphological study of blood cell or any histology or any histopathology. Now, working distance. What is working distance? Working distance, it is the minimum distance in between lowest position of the objective lens to the slide. This is known as working distance, which is 5 to 15 millimeter in case of low power objective. The working distance for high power objective is 1 to 3 millimeter, and for oil immersion lens it is 0.5 to 1.5 millimeter working distance. Total magnification power for low power objective 10 into 10 100 times. For high power objective 40 into 10 400 times. And for oil immersion lens, total magnification power 100 into 10, that is 1000 times. So what is total magnification? Total magnification, it is a product or multiplication of power of eyepiece and that of the power of the objective lens. The power of the objective lens or eyepiece lens is imprinted on the body. Okay? Now, how to use that microscope? First one, check for proper illumination of that room. So good illumination is necessary. Number two, if we are spectacle, there is no need to take off your spectacle. So you can use spectacle during the study or during the microscopy. Next thing is, which one is important? When you use, this is monocular microscope, and you can use one eye to see through eyepiece and other eye remain free. Other eye remain free. Don't close the other eye. Don't close the other eyes, so that there will be lot of strain to the examining eye. So keep open the other eye during the examination of the microscope for prolonged use. Otherwise there will be lot of strain to the examining eye. Next one, make sure that there will be no dirt or dust on the eyepiece or on the objective lens. If there is dust or dirt, clean it properly, not by a cloth, but by specialized lens paper. During examination of oil immersion lens, just put one drop of cedarwood oil on the object and immerse or dip the lowest portion of the objective lens to that oil. That's why this lens, 100x lens, objective lens, is known as oil immersion lens. Cedarwood oil is used to view during examination of oil immersion lens, as because the refractive power of that cedarwood oil is equal to the refractive power of that glass, that is 1.515. So there will be no refraction, or light does not suffer from any refraction when it comes from iris, diaphragm, then from condenser to the central aperture, and to the object, then to the oil immersion objective. So always give cedarwood oil with same refractory index to the slide during examination of oil immersion lens. Now, first we examine any slide or any counting chamber first by using low power objective. Next one, detailed study done by high power objective. Detailed morphological study of that cell done by then oil immersion objective. Now, due to this parafocal arrangement, revolve the nose piece so that the low power objective lens is in correct alignment position, and this correct alignment position is confirmed by a click sound or click sensation, which is felt as the low power objective is properly aligned. There will be a click sound. Now keep it in the low down position. Remember the working distance 5 to 15 millimeter in case of low power objective. Now gradually look through the eyepiece. Place the microscope on the table. Place the microscope after confirming the proper illumination. Place the microscope on the table, and you can use in front of window. You can use the natural daylight. Now adjust the lens adjust the mirror. Adjust the mirror. Concave mirror is used, and it is condenser is low down position or condenser is lowest position. Iris diaphragm is slightly open. So what are the prerequisites for low power examination? Concave mirror, iris diaphragm is slightly open, condenser is low down position, as the numerical aperture of condenser is low. Now keep the low power objective low down position, gradually raised by using coarse adjustment while looking through this eyepiece. While looking through the eyepiece, gradually raise by coarse adjustment screw, and when the object is just visible, when this object is just visible, gradually adjust by fine adjustment screw for detailed viewing or for sharp focusing or more precision. Now use the fine adjustment screw. Remember, one complete rotation of that fine adjustment screw move the body tube along with objective lens 1 micrometer above and below. So first you focus by raising the body tube by coarse adjustment screw. Then when the object is just visible, sharp focus done by fine adjustment screw. When it is focused, a view is selected, the area is selected, then proper study is done by high power objective. Due to this parafocal adjustment, just rotate the revolving nose piece and proper alignment of the high power objective lens. Proper alignment of the high power objective lens is confirmed by again a clicking sound. Now just same adjustment, concave mirror is used, condenser is midway position. That means condenser is again raised in midway, in between the highest and lowest position. Iris diaphragm is halfway open or iris diaphragm is partially open. So I am opening the iris diaphragm and 40x lens is selected by clicking sound by proper alignment. Again just rotate the fine adjustment screw or if needed the coarse adjustment screw so that the detailed view of that field or that object is visible. Next one, study or the detailed morphological study by oil immersion lens. Now just rotate aside, just rotate the 40x lens aside, put 1 drop of cedarwood oil, on the slide. Okay. Now again rotate. Proper alignment of oil immersion lens again confirmed by click sound. Now some adjustment is needed. Select plane mirror for oil immersion lens. Select plane mirror for oil immersion lens to get maximum illumination. Condenser is in highest position. So I am raising the condenser. Condenser is highest position and iris diaphragm is fully open to get the maximum illumination, to get the maximum light. Now, deep, looking from side, just deep the lowest portion of the oil immersion lens in the cedar wood oil. Can you see it? The lowest end of the oil immersion lens is dipped or is immersed in the cedar wood oil. That's why it is known as oil immersion lens. And the lowest position of the oil immersion lens is just try to touch the slide. Now looking from the eyepiece and gradually raise or move up the body tube along with objective lens by coarse adjustment screw, and within seconds the detailed view of the object is come into a focus, and further adjustment is done by fine adjustment screw. Okay. So today we have discussed about the structure of microscope, support system, illumination system, magnification system and adjustment system, and the use of different parts of microscope and procedure of microscopy. In the next class we shall discuss about the common problems that arises during microscopy and provide solution to that problems and some common terms of microscopy. Thank you.